Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. I am so happy you are here joining me here today, and if you're new here, welcome. I'm so happy you found me here on YouTube, and I hope you stick around. In today's video, I am doing something a little bit different that I haven't done before, but something that I have been wanting to do for a while, and that is showing you the process of planning. I know here on YouTube and Instagram, a lot of the times videos and posts are just the afterthought or the product after everything that goes into it. And I know I do my Plan With Me's weekly, and there was one this week that you'll see, and that's a little bit different as well. But I really wanted to take you guys along and share how I plan out each of my weeks and how my planning goes from the time I sit down on Sunday to the end of usually my weekdays, just because Saturday and Sunday are just kind of like up in the air most of the times, but I'll still share kind of what my plans are for this Saturday and Sunday. But anyway, so let's just get into it. I know my desk looks like a mess. It's a mess because this is the reality of planning. And so we're going to go through every step that I do to get my week set up, and then I will just carry you along throughout the week to kind of share how I check in with my planner every single day. The first step that I do in my planning process is I check in with the last week. This year I am using the Makselife flagship planner, which allows me to check in with my goals every single week. And so here is the current week. And so we're just going to flip back a page to my weekly actions and just check in. And as I check things off here, we're going to jump to the monthly goals as I check in, so I can also mark off some monthly progress since this is the first week of February. So personal, I actually read and finished the book After I Do. It was so good. I highly recommend it. I just started another book by the same author, and it's quality so far. And then health and wellness. I did not work out this week at all. And so we're just going to give ourselves grace there. I have meal planned and meal prepped. Okay, I did not do scripture study this week, and church, yes, budget. I need to be more, I think, specific with budget. Like when I just say budget, that could mean a lot of things. So I need to be more specific. I didn't do that. And I ended up not going to the DI. So there was some progress this week, and some things did the same. But that is fine. That's why I do these check-ins. And so then I go into the monthly, and my goal for personal was to read this book, and I finished it in a week. So that is done. And then I will do my 2 dots for working out because I didn't get those done. And then I'll check off meal plan and meal prep, church, budget, and then I'm going to leave that one open for the DI just because that's a monthly thing. So just because I didn't get it done this month or this week in the month doesn't mean that I can't get it done some other week. And so that's the first step, is just checking in and being honest with myself, checking off what I got done, what I didn't get done, and giving myself grace for that and moving forward to what I want to accomplish in the next week. The next step is just something fun that I like to do to decompress from the previous week. And that is I go to my monthly spread, and I'll go back to my weekly spread in a moment, and I will be doing some memory planning. I like to take notes and memory keep how my month goes, and then I like to put pictures for each week. So just for an example, here's how January ended up looking. And then every week I will do kind of like a behind the scenes type thing, and just add some pictures and some journaling for each week. So that's what I'm going to do here. I'm actually going to speed this up for you guys just so you can see what I do, but it won't take forever. So that's what we're going to do now. Okay, we got that done, and I love how that turned out. Here is the monthly. I like to just use mild liners that match my sticker kit for that month, and we just do a little bit of journaling each day. And then on these dot grid pages next to my weekly actions, I like to do the behind the scenes stuff. And so I have some pictures from February 1st when we went on our first date versary that we do every year. And we go back to where we had our first date, which was Costa Vida. And then we just have dinner, and it's super fun. And so I documented that. We really love doing that now that we have a daughter. It's just a lot of fun. And then I had a picture of my daughter. She helped me make some pudding, and she loved eating it. And then I just documented about a book I read, and then some of my January wins, because this was also the last week of January, last days of January. And then I have this cute little card that one of my coworkers made with a little note on the back of it. And so I just taped that in with some washi. So now we have checked in with the last week and with our monthly goals. We've done some memory planning. Now I'm going to set my weekly actions for the next week. And so I do a little bit of reflecting when I do this, and so I do have some notes to the side of me that I'm going to be referring to, but I'm just going to do this in real time. How I do this is I just use my Makselife ruler, bookmark, stencil thing, and then I have my pen, and then I have my Mox markers that I use. And so we're just going to go through each of these categories and get this all set up. I'm actually going to speed up me actually doing it, and then we will talk about it. Alright, you guys, here is that finished product of me setting up my weekly actions for this week, which is February 6th through the 12th. Everything or every category has at least something in it this week. And I really wasn't planning on this, but then when I was thinking about it, the tweaks I made, it made sense. And so I'm gonna, for personal, I read the one book I wanted to read this month, but I'm not just going to stop there, and I'm going to read another book, which is One True Loves. It's still by the same author, Taylor Jenkins Reid, and I've heard it's really good. I'm also reading it for the Makselife Planner Book Club, which if you're interested in that, you should check them out on Facebook. It's a Facebook group, and it's where we recommend books to each other, and there's challenges and things like that, and that's one of the recommended books for the month. And then I'm going to sit down and do my February one little word project, or at least start it. For fun and recreation, I have my Galentine's Day with my sister. We're going to be doing that this Saturday, and we just like to go out to breakfast every year, every Saturday before Valentine's Day. It's just a fun little tradition that we started after I got married, just because my sister and I were 7 years apart. I'm older and she's younger, but we've always had a very close bond, and when I moved out, that was really hard for both of us. And so Galentine's Day is just one of those fun things that we get to look forward to every year, and we missed the last couple years just because I've had my baby, or my daughter, when she was a baby, and it's just been crazy. And so we're excited to start that up again. And then I'm also wanting to plan a family Valentine's Day dinner just for me, my husband, and my daughter on Valentine's Day, because my husband and I are doing something different before Valentine's Day. And I want Valentine's Day just because it's more of like a commercial type holiday and there's like really no meaning behind it. I want to establish a meaning of just like being kind and loving one another in like a family sense. And so we're gonna start doing Valentine's Day type things like that this year. And then for work and learning, I'm gonna be updating my resume. Now, if you've been following along, you know I'm a school teacher. You know that teaching has been really hard lately. I'm not leaving teaching completely yet. I don't know. But I for sure want to put myself out there and maybe see if finding a different school would be a better fit for me. And so I'm updating my resume. I've heard through the grapevine that a couple high schools in my school district will be hiring this next year. And I think I would enjoy teaching high school a lot more than teaching junior high. And so we will see. But I do need to update my resume because I haven't really done anything to it since student teaching. And that was like 2.5 years ago. And so I need to figure that out. And then date night is for family and relationships with my husband. That's our Valentine's Day thing that we'll be doing this week. And for health and wellness, I am not giving up. I am going to make sure I work out this week. I need to get back into it. I loved it when I did it that once in January, and I'm just ready to get back into that. And then just meal planning and meal prep. And then for spiritual growth, I need to start prepping my lesson for church at the end of the month. And then for financial, I said I needed to specify what budget means. And so I am going to take some time and fill out my budget planner that I have got from Erin Condren and figure all that stuff out. And then for physical environment, we're getting that DI run done. And I think maybe if I schedule it for a day in the week instead of on Saturday, I might have a little bit more success. We will see. I need to talk to my husband about that one. But these are my weekly actions for the week. And so that is that. The next step in my planning process is I actually plan out my week in my Makselife planner. I like to do my weekly spread before I do my daily stuff. And so we're going to plan this week out. I have my sticker kit for this week, which is from More Plans. It's called Romance, which I thought would be fun for this week. I really love the color scheme and everything. It's just so pretty. I have just become such a big fan of her stickers. And so we are going to do this. Once again, I am just going to speed it up, play some music, get this done, and then we'll talk about it. And then we'll move on to the next step. Just keeping it real. Here is the aftermath of a planning session. I need to get some stuff cleaned up and then we will continue with this planning process. Okay, things got a little cleaned up, but I wanted to quickly walk you through this week just so you guys know what is going on in my life. So it's a pretty mellow week at work and I really don't have anything after work. And so I am, as you noticed on Monday, I scheduled to film my AM routine and my PM routine for a upcoming video series. Not series, just a couple videos, I guess. Me talking about routines. And then I have my to-dos for each day. On Wednesday, we have a short day and a staff meeting. I decided to put my meals here instead of on the sidebar, which I kind of like this more. I really like how I set this up. I've been kind of playing with different like setups lately, and I really like the like morning to night setup. I feel like that's gonna help me a little bit more. I don't know. It felt good doing it this way. And then I have everything scheduled that I normally get done on Saturday on Friday, just because I'm not sure what Saturday is really gonna look like. Like I was talking about before, I have my Valentine's Day breakfast with my sister in the morning, and then I have some time to get some things done, and then that night my husband and I are going to a dance. It's called the Frozen Hearts Ball, and I'm really excited because we've never gone dancing before as a couple other than on our wedding night. And so, but that was like 7 years ago, and so I am super excited to get all dressed up and go out and do that with him. And so that is Saturday, and then Sunday is the Super Bowl. We have church in the morning-ish. I guess it's at noon, so in the afternoon, and then I need to make a cake and get some food stuff prepped for our Super Bowl party that we're going to that night. But yeah, that's really all that I have for this week. And then I just use the sidebar to write the places I need to go throughout the week. And then I wrote out my daily habits. I really like how this week turned out. I love this sticker kit from More Plans. Once again, it is called Romance, and it is super cute. I love the color scheme. But like this is like my go-to colors. I feel like I'm either like very girly pastels like this, or like super bright and happy florals. And so I really like this. I think it's great for February and for Valentine's Day, but I think this would also make a cute spread in the spring. So if you like this sticker kit, I would definitely recommend that for either February or just any time in the spring. Now, on to our next step of the planning process. This is all happening on Sunday right now. We've done check-in, memory keeping, goal planning, and setting my goals for this upcoming week. We have planned out our week, and the next step is to do some stuff in my daily planner. I normally set up my daily planner every Sunday, and then as the week goes on, I plan in it. But this week for my plan with me video, I actually showed you how I'm setting that up. So I'm going to do a quick flip through of that setup before I have any plans in it, just so you can get that like refresher. I'll also link that video up in the cards, so if you want to watch me actually like plan out my week in my daily planner, you can see that. And then we will go to there. So next step is daily planning. Okay, you guys, so the final step on Sunday when it comes to my planning process is I fill out my daily planner. Now, like I just said, for my plan with me for this week, I actually did a full walkthrough of how I set up and plan in my daily planner, but I still want to show that to you guys. And since this is part of my planning process, this is the planner you're going to see most of this week, as I am adding things to it and checking in with my weekly planner. And so here is this week. I have my habit tracker magnet that I love to use to keep track of things that are important to me, and then I just transfer this information over to my weekly planner. I also have this little snap-in dashboard that I've written my routines on, just so I can get in the habit of these and I can change them up as needed, because I feel like with life, routines fluctuate and change, and I should have permission and have a spot where I can visibly change those routines. And so as you can see, I can move my magnet really quickly. here is tomorrow, Monday. I've already set up my schedule for the day, my routines, right, and that I'm filming them, and then I have work, and then dinner, and then to this side, I like to break it up into work and home. And so when I get to work tomorrow, I can write in any more to-dos that I need to get done during the day or during my prep period. And then home, these are the things that I've already written in my weekly planner that I want to start out and get done the first day of the week. And then I like to just have a little spot down here to write down my daily win for the day. That just is a little bit of motivation to help me get through the day. Just because I feel like one of my mottos that I've been carrying with me lately is not every day is a good day, but there is good in every day, and I'm wanting to focus in on that. And then flipping on this side, as you can see, I have my schedule written out because I know for sure with my job and everything that my schedule's not going to change that much unless, like, of course, I call in sick. But then instead of work, I'm just going to be sick. So I like to set this up just so as the days go on, I can just write in this when it's time to plan out tomorrow, and I don't have to pull out all my stickers and figure all of that stuff out. I like doing all of that in one go on Sunday. It's just something I like to do while my daughter's napping, and that way I'm just ready to go for the week. But as you can see, same thing. I have my schedule, I have my work section, my home section, and then my win section at the bottom. And I'm just going to flip through this because we're going to see this planner a lot this week. And whenever I have meetings, I use little box stickers to write those in. And here's this week. I also want to mention, in case no one knew, the stickers I'm using in this planner for this week are the journaling stickers from Hand Can Plan. And then I'm also using some like decorative stickers and box stickers from Whimsy Luxe, her second volume of her seasonal sticker book. And then of course my pen, my zebra Sarasa clip, and then I'm just using this pink mild liner. But anyway, here is Friday. I have a field trip I need to go on, and so I used a bigger box for that set of time. And then here's my Saturday, and then Sunday. And so that's really just how I set things up. I also forgot to mention, at the beginning of each week, they have this like notes page in the Erin Condren dailies now, and I have yet to figure out a way to use this. This week I decided to use it for my meal planning and then any notes, but like other weeks, let me find a week. I made like a weekly reset checklist on one of the weeks. This one I planned out a date night. This one had a sideways sticky note on it. This one's blank, and so I really haven't found a good use or routine for this page, but I feel like that's fine. It kind of just gives me a little bit more flexibility in my planning. But anyways, that is everything set up for my planning process that starts on Sunday, and I will just take you along to do some planner check-ins throughout the week, so you guys can see all of this planning in action. Hello everyone, it is Monday evening. We just got done eating dinner, and so I thought I would check in with my planner and kind of show you how I do all of this stuff at night. And so first we're gonna go in, and I did say my prayers today, and so we'll check that off. I got my water drink, and then we're still working on the other 3 items. It's like 6:30 right now, and so we will just keep chugging along there. I needed to talk to my principal today, and that did not happen because she is a very busy woman. And we both had a meeting after school today, and I was meaning to talk to her after the meeting, but that just didn't happen. And so I'm gonna draw. I actually don't really like that arrow. That arrow kind of scares me. I will just do, I don't like that one either. Let's see. I wish those ones weren't curvy. I like those. Anyway, I'll just stick that here because I don't like how that arrow looked. Meaning that I am just going to move that over. And then I uploaded my video, and then I still need to go over budget planner and quickly clean the kitchen before I go to bed. I am just going to write in my daily win for today, which was I got greeting done, which is always a huge win. And I chugged along. I know that sounds cheesy and dumb, but I'm not gonna lie. I am in what I like to call a quarter life crisis. With a lot of things in my life going on right now, trying to figure out how to be a mom to a toddler, potty training right now, things within my own relationships, my job, everything just feels like a lot. And I just feel like I'm gonna cry every day. So the days I don't cry, I consider that a win. So today's win is I pushed myself and got what needed to be done. Done. And that's awesome. And some days that's all you can ask for. So now we're gonna go over here to work. I'm just going to write at the very top, talk with my principal. I just need to talk to her about a personal day I need to be taking next month. And then I have another question about parent-teacher conferences that are next week. I also need to do some unit planning. Okay. And I'm going to leave it to that just in case anything pops up. Tomorrow at home, I need to do my one little word project. We need to work out. And then I need to do or clean our living room. And so that's what the daily looks like. Just moving over to my weekly. Stickers are starting to slowly come off the page. So we're just gonna do that. And I'm just gonna check that off. I also need to come over here because I did go to the pharmacy today, pick up my meds, and then I'll check these off. And then as these other things get accomplished, I will check them off. But this is just how I go through my planner every day. And so I'll check in with you guys tomorrow. Hi guys, it is Tuesday night. I am checking in with my planner in my bed. I'm going to be real with everyone right now. This is real life planning. And today did not go the way I would have liked it to go for a lot of reasons. Yeah, I did not get really, I got everything I needed to do with work. I'll show you that in a minute, but home didn't happen. I'm not gonna lie, right now I'm struggling really hard mentally, especially with work stuff. I've had to deal with a lot of parents recently who are upset just with random things of how I run my classroom, and it's just added a lot of stress. Same with just everyday classroom behavior, and by the time I get home I am exhausted. And so tonight I got home and I literally made dinner, and that was it. And then took care of my daughter and whatnot, but cleaning did not happen, working out did not happen, and that's just your life. And I just want to remind everyone that it's okay if you don't get everything on your to-do list done, and it's okay if you don't touch your planner or use your planner for a day or a couple days or a week or a month, maybe a year, just because things happen and this is life. And yes, this is a tool to help us with our lives, but it is a tool and we're not going to use it every day, and that's okay. But I'm going to flip you around and show you what today looked like. So like I said, I'm in my bed because I'm exhausted. I did not sleep well last night because of all the stress, but that's fine. But I was able to talk with my principal today about some things and get some unit planning done. None of this happened at all. Like I said, I just made dinner. That was it. My PM routine literally was just me showering and getting ready for bed. Like, that's it. And so moving on to tomorrow, I honestly think I'm going to leave this blank until tomorrow morning. Because I don't know. Mentally, I'm just not in a place to plan something and not knowing how I'm going to feel tomorrow morning. And so I think I'm going to hold off on this and we'll check in tomorrow. But I just want to keep it real with you. This is how things go sometimes, and that's okay. I don't want to be one of those channels or planner people that's like, I check in with my planner every day and I get everything done every day, because that's not realistic. And so anyway, I think I'm gonna leave this blank. Habit wise, I didn't even bring my pen down here, but I do need to check in with that. And anyway, I think I am just going to check in with some things and then go to bed because I'm tired. All right, you guys, so today is Thursday. I realize I have not been checking in as well I was wanting to with this video. I'm gonna be honest, life has been nuts this week, mostly at work, and so when I get home, I've just been exhausted. I can't even remember. Here's what Tuesday turned out to look like. Filled out. I got work stuff done, but nothing really at home got done. And then here's yesterday, Wednesday. I got a lot of stuff done yesterday, which I felt really good about. And then our win from yesterday was having a family movie night, which was really needed. And then here's today. I got my work thing done. I crossed some things off because I knew they weren't going to happen. I ran my errands. And that's about it. And so I'm going to flip the page for tomorrow and kind of plan out what that's gonna look like. I'm leaving work open just because I have this field trip. So majority of my day, I am going to be gone on this field trip. And so I don't really know what I need or what I should get done tomorrow. If I get anything done, we'll see. I guess for sure I'll just write prep for Monday just to make sure I have everything ready for the next week. And then at home, I had a bunch of stuff that I wanted to get done, but I don't think they are gonna get done. I need to talk with my husband about some of the things, like errand type things that we need to do. For sure, I know I need to get laundry done. But I think I'm just gonna leave it at that because laundry is huge. And then Saturday and Sunday, I don't think I'm gonna film those just because I don't really know what to-dos I'm gonna be doing. But I know I'm gonna have a really busy weekend and I want this video going up on Saturday. And so I'm gonna spend, I guess, edit video on Friday as well so I can get this video ready. But that's really it. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. With all the stressors that I'm feeling at work right now, and then I come home and I just feel like a zombie and I don't want to do anything. I know part of that is a mindset shift, and I am working on my mindset and what I can and cannot control. But I feel like a part of it too is that I just feel like I'm always doing stuff, and I need to like really sit down and have a heart to heart and like with myself and eliminate what I can off my plate. And today it just kept crossing my mind about YouTube and social media in general, and like what I want to start posting on YouTube and different content ideas for videos. And I just kind of, I don't know, I don't feel like right now I'm doing the best job at being a content creator. I have enjoyed filming myself and like watching my YouTube channel grow and connecting with you guys. But I think for the next couple weeks, I'm going to take some time to myself. One thing that I kept thinking about was before I had my YouTube channel, I loved watching other people's YouTube or listening to music while I planned. And now whenever I'm like setting a planner up or testing something out, I feel like I need to be filming. And I don't know, I'm just always in like content mode. Like, oh, I should be filming this. I need to show people this. And I really don't. And I just need to like remind myself that like I'm human and whatnot. And I can enjoy things just for myself. And so I think for myself, I'm just going to take a mental break from things that aren't a necessity, because I feel like I'm getting distracted a lot with a bunch of different things. And so this will probably be the last video for a while. Not like a long while. I want to keep sharing things, but I think I just need a couple weeks to regroup and rethink about some things. And we'll see where that takes me. I'll still be sharing things on Instagram, so if you want to follow me there, I do have that linked in my description box. I'll post on there as much as I feel like I need to. But yeah, I just feel like I need a break from the extra things in my life. And I don't make money or anything off of this. Like, I'm literally just doing this because I want to do it. And because of that, I just feel like I need to take some time for myself. And I can, because I'm not like relying on this as my job. My job is to teach children. And I have responsibilities and stuff at home that I feel like I have not been doing because of how exhausting my actual job is, but also just because I'm always preoccupied with this kind of stuff. And so anyway, this is a week of realistic planning for me. I've showed you how I set up my week on the weekends, and then I showed you how I use this planner throughout the week. Not all weeks are like this, and I kind of am feeling sad that this was like kind of a depressing week, but it is what it is. We live and we learn. And so anyway, you guys, let me know down in the comments how you plan out your week. You check in with planners on a regular basis, or what that looks like for you. Also, or just tell me what is your favorite planner, or what planner are you using this year. I love it when you guys comment and we interact in the comments below. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you are new here. Because even though I'm taking a break, I will be right back. And so, anyway, guys, I hope you have a great day, and I will see you all later. Bye.